Hi, it's me again, Lean on Me with Christiano Keke. First of all, before I begin, I want to say Happy Valentine to every one of you out there. Yeah, it's Val time. So, we should be talking about love. And that is why I want to talk about love today. Yes, but today I want to concentrate on our bosses. In Africa, we call them madams and ogas. Yes, this show is for you. I was thinking so loud about how we, the bosses, treat our house helps and our drivers. You know, those people who are so important in our lives that most of us cannot stay or do without. Yes, this is the time I want to talk about them, because this is the time for love. And that brings me to my question. Oga, Madam, how do you treat that important figure in your life? That important girl, that boy you went to the village to get from the parents, because the parents, because luck falls back on the parents, and they entrusted that child to you, hoping that you will give that child education. Or at least, maybe it was difficult for the parents. Maybe one parent is dead, or both parents are alive, but things are very tough for them. And you needed help. The parent to these kids gave these kids to you and trust their child, the lives of their child, to your care. I am asking you, how are you treating that child, that girl, that boy you took from the parents to help you? How are you treating that child? Yes, this is the time of love. That's why I'm talking about love. How are you loving that boy, that girl, that boy who is serving you? Most of us from the eastern part of Nigeria, you go to the village and get this boy to serve you in your businesses. Some of them 4 years, 5 years, 7 years. How did you settle that boy? Yes, we are talking about love. Yes. How did you settle that boy who have served you for 7, 5, 4 years? Or did you bring up one story? He stole my money. He didn't steal it on the first year, second year, third year. It was time for you to settle this boy. Now you come up with a story. Okay? How did you settle that boy who served you? Remember, there's a supreme being watching you. Yes. This is time of love. How are you showing love to that boy who served you wholeheartedly? Yes, I know sometimes these boys, they do one thing or the other. But you served someone. If you want to start counting back, you served someone. What did you do to your boss? How did your boss settle you? You want to punish this boy because of one story you cooked up. This is love time. Rethink your mind. Madam, how are you treating that girl, that little girl that does your dishes, cook for you, mop your houses? Make sure that your house is clean. Make sure that your kids takes bath both in the morning and at night. Make sure that your kids' clothes are well washed. Make sure that she go to the store. Maybe sometimes even helped to sell in your business. How are you treating that girl? How are you treating that child? That all their hopes are on you. How are you treating that child? This is the time for love. So let's talk about love. Okay? You are loving your own children differently from your house help, from your driver. Hey, boss, remember your life is in the hand of that driver who drives you to all your businesses, your appointments, your meetings. He can decide to, get rid of you. How are you treating that driver? Do you tell that driver, I am paying you? So when you're driving on the street and you're thirsty, you got water to drink, you didn't buy for that driver because you said you are paying him. This is time of love. When you go to your different churches, your different mosques, depending on what you are serving, your different religion, and you pray to whoever you pray to that being you are praying to God, praying to Allah, praying to whatever you are serving. Do you ever think in your mind, yes, I have come to talk to my Creator? You want your Creator to have mercy on you. Have you had mercy on that boy who served you? Have you had mercy on that girl who is making sure that your house is in order, but because she broke a simple breakable plate, you want to kill her? Have you had mercy on her or him? Madam, Oga, this is time of love. How do you treat that girl, that boy who is living with you? You treat them differently from your own kids, because your own kids, you gave birth to them, but then their parents vomited them. Yes, that is how you think in your mind. Your own kids are kids, but they are animals. You cook separate food for your kids to nourish them, but that girl, that boy who is making sure that those kids are in order, you call her witch, you call her wizard, you call her every manner of names that comes to your mind. And sometimes you starve her. Not that you don't have food, but you just want to prove that you are the boss. That they are not giving birth to just like your own kids. It's a time of love. How are you showing love to those people who are making differences in your lives daily? How are you treating those kids? When you want to hit on them, you hit on them like they are animals. Because you don't know that they were giving birth just like you gave birth to your own kids. Their own parents had them in their tummy for 9 months, just like you had yours. Maybe their parents, their mother had C-section to have that child. But because that child have come to live with you, because luck fell back on the parents, you are treating that child the way you are treating that child. It's time of love. How are you treating those people who makes difference in your lives daily? I am talking about our house helps, our drivers, the guys, the boys who served us for 4, 5, 7 years. How are you treating those people? It's time of love. Are you really thinking about them? I know you have bought beautiful pink, red clothing, chocolate for your own kids. But you think those little girls, those helps, those drivers, those boys serving you, they don't matter because luck was not on their parents and they came to serve you. Remember, you have those boys because you couldn't do it alone in the store, in your businesses. That's why you brought them, not just to teach them, but for them to serve you. In the name of they are learning the business, but they are serving you. They serve you in the market, they serve you at home. When it is time for you to settle those boys, you start making up story. And you forget that those boys. They are just like your own kids. When someone do it to your own kids, you only know today. You have life today. You have the money today. But do you know tomorrow? Nobody came to this world expecting for luck to fall back on them. Nobody. Boss, I am talking to you. That girl who works for you, that boy, your sales girl, your sales boy, how have you been treating them? Answer that question. Ma'am, I'm talking to you. Yeah, that maid, you call her maid, yes. You think you pay her, so you can talk to her anyhow. You can treat her more or less than a dog because you think you are paying her money. How are you treating that maid who runs all the house chores in your house? How? She's someone's child just like you have your own kids. You treat them differently. Yes, I am talking by experience. It's part of my life story. That's why I am discussing it this time. Let's talk about love. Hello? Are you a man of God? Are you a rabbi? Are you an Alhaji? An Alfa? Are you a head or a priest in your kingdom? How are you treating those people under you? How? How is your home? Your kids, you buy them special clothing. You buy them London made, you buy them American made. But that maid who is taking care of your household, what did you buy for her? What did you buy for him? There is no nice shoes, nice clothes that fit their body nor their legs. Think about it. And you go to your worship centers. You pray more than every one of us. You sing more than every one of us. You dance more than every one of us. But that person that God has placed in your hand, how are you treating the person? Yeah. It's time for love. February 14, everybody will say, Happy Val, Happy Val. How many times have you remembered their birthdays? Just like you celebrate your kid's birthday every year. I know there is some bosses, they can, forget about celebrating their kid's birthday. How about that girl, that boy who is running all those kiosks in your house? How are you treating them? This program is a program designed to make people's voice heard. I stand as an advocate for every one of you out there who have been abused by your bosses. You don't working for them. At the end of the month, they tell you stories. They let you go. They fired you. There is no opportunity for you to receive thank you from them. Boss, man, I'm talking to you. Rethink the way you treat other people's children. Because other people's children are not different from your own kids. They are not different. No, they are not different. They are human beings. Human beings just like your kids. Who came to this world with a purpose. Let me tell you. I tell people, if you have an opportunity to help someone, please do not hesitate to do that. I am begging you. If you have an opportunity to help that somebody in your house, that's somebody who is serving you, that's somebody who is taking care of your household, that's somebody who makes sure there is food on your table. Even most of you bosses don't even know how to cook. Those maids cooks for your husband, wash the dishes, the clothing, everything. If you have opportunity to have one, please help them. Treat them like your own kids. You know why? You only know now. You don't know today. You only know now that you are listening to me. You don't know the next minute. You don't know the next second. You only know now.